It will all fall down to what decision the Ecuadorian government and ambassador take. I think the bigger picture is that sadly his own government, the government of Australia, has failed to give him the support that it should have done. He is an Australian citizen. He is entitled to the protection and support of the Australian government, but throughout this whole episode, the Australian government has singularly failed to give him the support that a person in his position would expect. The other big issue, of course, is although he does face serious charges in Sweden, which of course must be investigated, the question is yet again, if the Swedish prosecutors are so concerned about this case, why haven't they come to London to interview him? Julian has made himself available for over a year. He says he's willing to meet with the prosecutors at any time. If they are really concerned about this case, they surely should have come to London. That would have cut out a lot of this red tape, a lot of this legal battle that's been going on. It may have, of course, avoided what the decision that Julian's taken to seek refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy. I mean, if Ecuador refused him refuge, then he'd be back in the hands of Scotland Yard, and they've indicated that they would arrest him. I think also the other issue that is really important to bear in mind is that the Swedish legal system has a number of flaws that do not sit well with the British legal system. If he is extradited to Sweden, Julian Assange will face a secret trial. It will be held in private. There'll be no reporting allowed, and this goes against the principles of open justice which are accepted by most countries around the world. The other big problem is that it's been indicated that if he is extradited to Sweden, he will not be given bail. Well, this is the extraordinary thing. You would think that if there is substantive evidence in Sweden, the prosecutors would have by now laid charges. And I think it does call into question the openness, transparency, and indeed integrity of the Swedish legal system, that the prosecutors have not come to London to interview him, which they could have done, and they have not proceeded with actual charges. This does make the whole case, it looks like a vendetta. It looks like a deliberate attempt to get him.